Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another episode here at Mike's Mods and Customs. I've been working in collaboration with my brother Ray, who has just recently got back into building some models. Due to his current living situation, he does not have a proper location to paint the models that he wants to build. So we've been kind of working on it together. I take on the painting side of the project for the main casting, and he goes ahead and does the rest of the construction. For those of you that follow me a little bit on Instagram and Facebook, you've seen some of those posts of some of his recent builds that he's done. I've painted the bodies, he's done the build work. Our next project is this Kenworth right here, W900 from Revell. So he recently finished up a car trailer, car hauler trailer, to be able to haul some of these cars that he's building. And now he wants to have a tractor to pull them with so he can have a nice, decent display. So we're just going to go ahead and get this camera set up as best we can. We're going to do an unboxing of this thing and see what kind of parts and pieces that we got to paint for Ray. So let's, there's all the tires. There's the nose, which will be my part of the project. Okay, cool. The cab and the sleeper are all one assembly. So that'll be another section that's going to be my part of the project. The windows. We'll have to break into this and see what's in here. I may end up, looks like the chassis is all one big piece. I may end up getting that primered and ready for him too. These are all the chrome parts. So we're not going to need any of that. That's going to be all for him to assemble. So same as with the glass and the wheels. Let's get these babies open. So just like when we work with the die-cast, we got to inspect these plastics for any mold lines or any flashing that needs to be cleaned off before we go ahead and do any painting. A little bit of different prep work that we do with the plastics. We have to go through and lightly wash this down with some warm water and some soap just to get any molding material that might be left on there from when it was pressed into the mold, as well as grease from our fingertips. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet. It's gonna be relatively easy actually to get that primered and painted. And we're gonna go with a paint color to match the trailer that we just did. And there's the hood. So to give you an idea, not sure if yeah, you can see that there. That's what we're gonna be working with. So this baby right here is our next project. We're going to get this thing primered up and get it cleaned up. Going to get it painted that blue. So hang in there with me. I'll bring you along the process with me. Once we get this thing in primer, we'll show you again. Okay, again, sorry guys. I got a little carried away. I got myself a nice fresh can of paint and I started painting. I was supposed to show you these in primer. But here's the main cab with the sleeper with just the first coat of blue. We're using a Rust-Oleum metallic, and it is called Cobalt Blue Metallic. It's a really, really nice color. It's the same color that I used to paint his trailer. So this truck is going to look the same. So this is just the first coat of probably 3 before I'm done, and then some clear coat. So yeah, that's the hood, and there is the main cab and sleeper. So we're gonna let those sit and cure for now for probably just maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll be back and give those some more coats. So I'll show you what this looks like before clear. All right, so yes, mistakes happen, right? I was applying the second coat, and it popped off the little holder that I had it on, and it fell to the floor. So we're now back at the bench to do some sanding, cleaning, reprimer, and get this thing back ready for paint again. So not a big deal, minor setback. I'll get it cleaned up. It happens. We'll fix it. So back to our truck build here. Boy, is this hood fighting me. I dropped it, as you seen earlier, So then I said, well, so sand it down, reprime it, start over again. So I did that. I primed it, set it aside, came back a couple hours later. Look what the primer did. So I'm thinking of a way I'm going to try to strip all this paint off of this right down to the plastic again. I'm going to try the super clean that we use to clean that chrome off of plastic parts. I'm going to. Alright, so here we are, back with our super clean, the cabin sleeper, and the troublesome hood. So I just got it out of the sink, really, from washing it down. We got 95% of the blue paint off. There's a little bit more on the inside than I'd care to see, but I'm not too worried about that. So now this thing is ready to get a scuff with some sandpaper, and I'm going to scuff it up and give it a couple of light coats of primer, and then go back at it with our blue and get it to match the cab in the sleeper. Alright, so here we have my part of the process taken care of. We finally got that hood painted and accepted the paint the correct way. Chassis painted, main cab painted, and I went ahead and primered all these other parts that he has to go ahead and assemble and finish his main painting. So that's the interior. So I'm gonna get all this boxed up, and I'm gonna get this delivered over to Ray today. So next up, you should see some still shots when he sends me this completed project. I'll share it with y'all once it's done. Thanks for watching so far.